just so sweet, and I was like, I wanted to cry. I'm gonna cry. Y'all, I'm gonna cry. What is happening? Hey guys, it's Lexi. Welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be a little bit different than things that I normally do. I do this kind of stuff on my vlog channels. If you like it, give this video a thumbs up. If you want me to do more videos, subscribe to this channel and turn on the notifications. You can always be notified whenever I post a new video. Check out my vlog channel if you want to see more of me. Okay, let's just get into the video. So you guys clicked on the video and you read the title. This is going to be my Pitch Perfect 3 movie review / reaction, and I was lucky enough to get invited to a pre-screening of this movie like a couple months ago, I think back in July, which is such a long time ago. If you want to hear more about that experience, I will have the link to that video. It'll be on my vlog channel in the description box below. Click that link after you watch this video. So if you guys didn't know, I'm a huge Pitch Perfect fan. I've watched the first one and the second one and now the third one, and I was really excited to watch this movie. This isn't a video, whatever. I was really excited to watch this movie, and I was so surprised that I actually got in to watch it. Like, it was very hard to get in. I'll give you guys a quick rundown on the plot. The Bellas have all graduated except for Emily, who was a freshman when the second one started. It's been like about 3 years. So all of the Bellas are graduated. They all have jobs, doing whatever. They have different clips of them in their respective jobs in the beginning. Emily invites all of them to come watch her and the new Bellas perform, but they think that they're getting invited to perform with her at this event for the school. Turns out it's not. They're all sitting around. Aubrey comes up with the idea. If you've watched the first and or the second one, you know her dad is in the military. And so she comes up with the idea to have them perform all over for the US military, like the troops. And that is basically the main plot. That's how the movie starts. And then there's also this little subplot, which is kind of weird. Basically, Fat Amy, her dad, apparently Fat Amy is super rich, filthy rich, is what I gathered from this little subplot. She's like estranged from her dad, and her dad basically comes to wherever she is, tries to start a father-daughter relationship with her, and she's basically not having it. She's like, there's something wrong here, I don't believe you. And so then it turns out that he just wants her to get access to her trust fund so that he can get the money. Crazy. I know, right? Anyways, she finds out that's the only reason he's come, and he wants to see her, and so she's like, no, get out, go away. So basically he's like, you're gonna regret this. So he has his goons, his worker bees, whatever you call it, kidnap the rest of the Bellas except for Amy and Becca. Becca is off doing whatever she's doing, but she's off doing whatever. Bellas are kidnapped. Becca comes back and sees Fat Amy all stressed out and whatnot because she just found out that the Bellas were kidnapped by her father, so they devise a plan to get them freed. That's like the little subplot. So moving on to my thoughts on it. I thought it was really good. I loved the music. It wasn't slow paced. It was pretty fast. They start off with the Bellas being kidnapped, but you don't know that until the end of the movie because it starts at that point and then it cuts and it's like 3 weeks later, and then it goes into all of the Bellas graduated and like all their jobs, and it goes back like 3 weeks, and it, you know, it's one of those 3 weeks prior kind of thing. And I'm normally not really a fan of that, but I think it worked for this kind of situation. I think it works sometimes for different kinds of situations. Thought it worked for this. And I really loved the music. I'm a Pitch Perfect fan, so of course I loved the music. And they also have the riff off. They definitely kept the riff off. They had the Bellas and then the other 3 bands that are performing for the military across the country or world. I think it was the world actually, for US troops around the world. So they have different bands. All 3 bands are competing to have a spot to perform with DJ Khaled. So DJ Khaled is in this movie. The scene where the Bellas like kind of destroy his penthouse is absolutely hilarious. I laughed so hard, you guys. It was really funny. Like, it was just really, really funny. Someone's going to get to perform in front of a live audience on the TV for DJ Khaled. I forgot what I was saying. Someone criticized me. It was like, you didn't go through every single actor and like say what their performance was. What am I gonna say? Anna Kendrick was good, Anna Camp was good, Brittany Snow was good, Rebel Wilson was good. Like, literally, that's all I'm going to say because they were all good. Anyways, so I thought everybody did a good job. I'm just overall a fan of all of them. I just like all of them. And I've seen Brittany Snow in a lot of stuff. I've seen Anna Kendrick in a lot of stuff. I think she always does a great job. So I thought the plot was very interesting. The plot with like Fat Amy's father was kind of out of the blue. I thought it was kind of like, whoa, that's a little intense for this movie, it's a surprise. So I wasn't expecting it, so I think that they did the job that they were supposed to do because I wasn't expecting it, obviously. I watch a lot of crime dramas, so it wasn't something super out of the blue, but it was kind of like out of the blue. The first two movies, nothing like this dramatic happened. I thought it was good. I liked it. It worked. Like in the end, it worked and I liked it and like everything worked out and it was fine. In this movie, so if you watched the first movie and then the second movie, you would have known that they basically cut out the troublemakers pretty much in the second movie, but they still had Bumper and what's his name? Becca's boyfriend. What was his name? Jesse. They had Jesse, Benji, and Bumper, and Bumper was part of the group that they made fun of in the first movie. Basically, in Pitch Perfect 3, there's no troublemakers, and everybody broke up. Fat Amy broke up with Bumper, and then Jesse and Becca broke up. And I was so sad. Like, you find that out in the first couple minutes, not seconds, minutes. You find that out in the first couple minutes of the movie, and I was so sad. I don't know, I just loved Becca and Jesse's relationship. They broke up, and it made me so sad. It just made me so sad, because I loved them together. In the first movie, you're like rooting for them to get together, and then at the end of the movie, they get together, and then they're still together in the second movie, and then in the third movie, they're not together, and it just makes me so sad. They don't really explain why they broke up. It was so sad. I didn't like it. And I love the troublemakers. Like, they were so good. I don't know why they basically cut them out. They also sort of cut out Stacy, Alexis Knapp's character. In this movie, she gets pregnant and then basically can't travel around the world. There were people next to me and they said that that was because she was pregnant in real life, but don't take my word for it. I just heard that through the grapevine. I don't know if that was actually true, but that's what they said. She's pregnant when they meet at the event and then decide to go around the world. They FaceTime her and she has the baby. Those are the literal two scenes she has. I don't know, it just made me so sad because she's part of the original Bellas and like they don't feature her really at all. It just makes me really sad. I feel like in this movie they featured basically Becca and Emily, which is Anna Kendrick and Haley Stein's character. They have solos. Basically Becca is off doing her thing. This is so going to spoil it, but when they meet DJ Khaled, they go into, he has like a penthouse, something of that nature, and he has this little studio in the back. So he brings Becca to that studio and she's just playing around doing her thing. It's not DJ Khaled that brings her back, it's one of his like under people. And he brings her into the little studio room and she does her playing with buttons thing, like remixing music and stuff. It's that, and it actually records while the rest of the Bellas are messing up the whole place in the back. It's really funny, you guys. If you haven't seen it, if you've seen that scene, let me know if you laughed at all because I was laughing so hard. She basically is just concentrating, like she has her big headphones, noise canceling, I'm guessing, because she didn't hear anything. It was really funny. At the end, DJ Khaled has a proposal for her. Basically, he only wants her to perform. He wants her to be solo without the Bellas, like just her. She's very against it, like she doesn't want to do it. She tells the Bellas eventually because that's where she was when they were getting kidnapped. So she tells them and they're like, oh, you have to do it, you have to do it. And so she goes up on stage and then during the song that she's singing, she brings up all the Bellas on stage. They hug and it's like, you will always be my family basically. And it was just so sweet and I was like, I wanted to cry. I'm gonna cry. I never used to cry in movies and now I'm going to. No, I'm gonna mess up my mascara. Let's not do that. It was just such a sweet moment and I loved it. They're advertising it as their farewell tour, so I'm thinking there's not gonna be a Pitch Perfect 4, which makes me really, really sad because I love the Pitch Perfect series. I just can't believe this is the last one. Y'all, I'm gonna cry. What is happening? Alright guys, that is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought in the comments, and if you've seen this movie or if you want to see this movie, let me know in the comments. Give this video a thumbs up if you think I should do more movie reviews. Give this video a thumbs up if you want me to do more movie reviews and or anything else. Leave requests in the comments. Subscribe so you don't miss any of my videos and turn on the notifications so you can always be notified whenever I post a new video. I love you guys so much and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!